This is how you make a perfect omelette. Crack 3 eggs into a small bowl. Eggs are rich in high-quality protein, which supports muscle recovery and provides energy for the whole day. Next, add your favorite spices and whisk the eggs with a fork until you achieve a uniform mixture. The next ingredient is spinach. Spinach is an exceptionally healthy vegetable, rich in various nutrients. Thanks to its high vitamin C content, it supports the immune system. Add a handful of spinach to the bowl with the eggs and mix well. Pour the mixture into a preheated pan with butter. Cook on medium heat to avoid burning the omelette. Once the eggs set, transfer the omelette onto a lid and flip it over as shown in the video. Then, cook for another 2 minutes. Transfer to a plate and it's ready to serve. This is a quick and healthy way to prepare a nutritious breakfast without any extra kitchen tools. Pour hot water over the instant noodle bricks. In this recipe, you'll use them in a completely different way. Start by placing 4 instant noodle bricks into a bowl. Cover them with boiling water and let them soak under a lid until they soften. Meanwhile, take 1 chicken breast and cut it into smaller pieces, preferably cubes. Place the chicken in a glass bowl and season it with spices of your choice. Mix everything thoroughly. Heat some clarified butter in a pan, add the diced chicken, and cook until done. In a separate bowl, prepare the sauce. Mix equal parts of plain yogurt and mayonnaise. Finally, add 1 teaspoon of mustard to the sauce and stir well. Once the noodles are ready, transfer them to a large mixing bowl. You can crumble or cut them into smaller pieces to make them easier to eat. Add the cooked chicken, canned corn, diced red bell pepper, pickled cucumbers, and a bit of chopped red onion. Pour the sauce over everything and mix thoroughly, season with salt and pepper to taste. Your instant noodle salad is ready. It's the perfect dish for a party, but also great for any occasion. Enjoy it with friends. Many people make this common mistake when heating frankfurters, not realizing one small detail can make them harmful to your health. Frankfurters prepared this way can become dangerous, yet manufacturers don't warn about it on the packaging. If you often eat frankfurters or serve them to your kids, pay attention. Usually, we heat frankfurters before eating, most often in water. While it seems simple, one crucial factor is often overlooked. The water temperature should not exceed 130 degrees Celsius. Ideally, the water shouldn't even reach boiling point. Frankfurters are made from mechanically separated meat, MSM, but they are not 100% meat. They also contain curing salt, nitrates, and nitrites. These additives are why frankfurters shouldn't be overheated. High temperatures can cause the formation of carcinogenic compounds like nitrosamines. These potential carcinogens in processed meats include naturally occurring elements like iron, nitrates, and nitrites, as well as harmful substances formed during high-temperature cooking, such as heterocyclic amines and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. For this reason, frankfurters should not be fried or baked, as these methods also expose them to excessive heat. If a frankfurter starts to split open, it's a sign the harmful compounds are being activated. Such frankfurters should not be served to your family. The best way to heat frankfurters is in water at around 70 degrees Celsius. If using a microwave, heat them for less than 30 seconds to keep them safe to eat. Pine cones dusted with snow have a wonderful taste. With this recipe, you'll amaze your friends and family. To start, take 180 grams of sponge biscuits. For this recipe, you can use either long or round sponge biscuits. It's important that the biscuits are soft. Next, crumble them with your hands in a bowl. The next ingredient is mascarpone cheese. Add 3 tablespoons of mascarpone to the crumbled biscuits. Then add 2 tablespoons of dark cocoa powder and 2 tablespoons of Nutella or another chocolate spread. Mix the ingredients until you get a smooth dough. Use your hands to knead the dough. When the dough is ready, take a piece and shape it in your hands into a pear-like form. Repeat this with each piece of dough. From these proportions, I made 5 large pieces. The final and most important ingredient for shaping the pine cones is chocapic-type cereal flakes. Start pressing the flakes into the dough, shaping them into pine cones. There are 2 ways to do this. The first method is pressing the flakes from top to bottom. The second method is pressing them from bottom to top. Insert the flakes one by one so that each new layer overlaps the previous one. Ensure the flakes at the top are placed vertically for a realistic pine cone look. Finally, sprinkle the prepared pine cones with powdered sugar. They look like they're dusted with snow. These treats not only impress with their appearance, resembling real pine cones, but also taste delicious. They're perfect as a dessert for cozy winter evenings. Your guests will be delighted. Discover chicken cutlets in a whole new way with just 1 ingredient. This simple dish will turn into a refined combination. Take chicken breast meat and slice it, but make sure not to cut all the way through. Then, tenderize it with a meat mallet. Season the tenderized meat with salt, garlic, and pepper. Now, here comes the unexpected ingredient: cheese, specifically camembert. It's perfect for meat dishes as it adds an intense, creamy flavor and a unique texture. Place pieces of cheese into the meat and sprinkle with thyme. Prepare 2 bowls. In one, crack eggs and beat them. In the other, mix breadcrumbs with sesame seeds. This will be the perfect coating. Dip the chicken breast into the egg, then coat it in the breadcrumb mixture. Heat a pan and place the meat with cheese inside. Fry on medium heat until evenly browned. Remove from the pan. Serve the meat while it's still warm. The cheese inside becomes stretchy and velvety when heated, perfectly complementing the meat and creating a creamy layer. That's why the dish tastes best when served warm. It's a satisfying and easy-to-make dish. Pour tomato sauce over instant noodle pasta. In this recipe, you will use it in an entirely new way. Start by placing 2 blocks of instant noodles into a dish. Add approximately 200 milliliters of tomato sauce or passata over them. Next, you will need about 120 grams of ham. Choose your preferred type. Cut it into small pieces and spread them over the noodles. Lay 8 slices of yellow cheese on top. Cover everything with 2 more blocks of instant noodles. Pour 400 milliliters of broth over the dish to let everything soak. In a separate bowl, mix 130 grams of 18% cream with 200 milliliters of tomato sauce. Combine thoroughly and pour the mixture over the noodles. Take 200 grams of grated mozzarella and sprinkle it on top to create a gooey, cheesy layer for the casserole. Place the dish in an oven preheated to 160 degrees Celsius and bake for 35 to 40 minutes until the cheese turns golden and bubbly. Your instant noodle casserole is ready. This cheesy bake with a hint of tomato not only tastes delicious, but also looks fantastic on the table. It is a quick and budget-friendly option for lunch or dinner.